of SAO is supposed to go live across Japan from the 12th. Today is the 11th at the time of recording. I don't know why, but you know, it gave me the update, so I am just going to go over it real quick. Starting off here, this is one of the things they say they were going to put in this patch. Main quest recovery. They added it to the title screen, and it can be used to restart a quest according to like the progress, you know, from the main quest, like if you lose it. So I'm guessing from, you know, the autosave problems, if they don't save and the game crashes or something like that, that's probably what that is. So that's a quest related patch right there. They have main quest, progression, and gimmicks. They have a lot of things. I'm over here looking at these patch notes, and there's a lot to go over, but I really don't care about too much of it. I just care about the stability and the gameplay aspect, especially for the battle related stuff and the camera. They have some camera, they have arts code related, they have road related. I think that means load related. So they have load time increases, auto saves, a whole bunch of things on these patch notes. I am not going to cover them all. I'm just going to do a quick overview and just play the game to see if it feels different, if I can notice any of the changes without even reading through them, and see what's going on. Okay, let's go. Let's start this off. So first of all, load times are supposed to be faster. That's the first thing, you know, people mention, is like the load times of this game is abysmal. So look at this. This already is a bad sign. I'm loading and it's not even getting me to the loading screen. Okay, there we go. So we're loading and we're gonna see. Okay, while I go through these patch notes while this load. So battle related. Reduce the phenomenon that processing drop occurs when using Vorpal Strike. Okay, well, we loaded in. Alright. So we're loaded in. Let's see. Did they do anything with the map? I can't really tell any massive change here. Alright, let's move around. Movement still feels like, you know, not as on point with the responsiveness of the movements. Still feels kind of to me. So there's supposed to be battle related stuff. I don't want to fight something I don't have to fight, to be honest with you. So how do we get up there? That's an interesting task. Alright. So far, camera angles, everything is working as normal. I can't really tell what they did, if they did anything. But hey, we're just gonna go through this. So that way is that I gotta get up there somehow. Lord knows. This game is especially hard to navigate. But you know what? Without this having to run longer than necessary, this is just an overview. I just want to test out the camera, and I just want to test out the fighting. See, I never really experienced the frame rate drops or anything, so let's just go. Let's just see what's gonna happen when I start fighting these with the cameras, the lock-on system. Alright, so far everything's feeling good, feeling alright. I don't think I'm locked onto him. I'm just doing it like generic, controlling the camera myself. Okay, I can't really tell if it's doing anything. Okay, I'm gonna lock onto this top. Oh, okay. Okay, so I feel that the camera really is responsive on that aspect. So the lock-on system would take forever, and the camera would be swaying. You would have to do a whole bunch of... Let me walk away from him real quick. Alright, so I'm locked on. It's keeping me at a nice angle. It's not moving slow. I'm locked onto him. I'm locked onto him. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, so it zooms out real quick. Alright, so what if I put myself at a bad angle, like right here? Oh, and it fixes instantly. Okay, so camera work, I give A+, 100%. That is so much better than what it used to be. So far, the targeting, the tracking feels better. I don't know if they Well, they did say battle, so this is part of battle. I don't have anybody with a Vorpal Strike, so I can't test that. That was one of the specific things they had an issue with. Alright, let's look at the world map. Let's see if anything changed there. Okay, nothing doesn't seem to be going on here per se. This seems very standard, very basic. Okay, what are the things they said? SP is consumed in... Oh, okay, so that's just a character related thing with Renly. He used to corrected the phenomenon that customize and delete cannot be performed for some records in the main menu. I haven't played with the records yet. So they said they fixed frame rate and they fixed loading times. I don't know how I feel about the loading times. The fast travel has always been on point, and reduced the dark time of the event scene. So you see, now this is where I would have to probably go to an event and see how that works. And everything else seems to be... So they say map related. Something was buried in the map background and you couldn't get to it. They fixed that. Set up a save point near the access point to the raid dungeon. Okay, and so it's a save point, but it's not a fast travel point. So far it's just, I guess, stability. The main things to take away is improve camera behavior, auto saves, improve frame rate, improve loading, and I guess that's about it. That was... can't really see nothing else on this. I don't know about movement. My movement is... I don't know. Movement is just a little bit... Movement is not... I don't know. I'm not feeling anything. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, okay, this feels kind of different. Before it would just like veer off and like drift like crazy. I have a little bit more control now, even though I'm using the wind arts. So that's one thing that's okay. What about the menu itself? I don't think anything changed too much with the menu. Not at all. Daily fishing. That's an interesting one. Now I'm wondering if this was a bug. There are quest related fixes. I have tried every weapon I could get my hands on. I don't know if this is a bug, but if I ever figure it out, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, the movement kind of feels really oh well, we're about to go into a scene, so let's test the scene. Okay, I get... Oh, it feels kind of hard without the wind. Okay, but it's a little more responsive. Let's see what's going on here. We're looking at loading times. This still feels about the same. They say they reduce the time that you spend in the black screen for the scenes. So far, not really feeling the difference. Honestly, not feeling the difference. I'm guessing we're gonna have to fight this. This is a bigger boss fight, so I guess the battle and the frame rates, we can check it out even better now. And I guess that's about it. Like after this, I think it's just stability fixes, nothing crazy. And it's 5 gigs. So I don't know if it's because of the UI change that they implemented that's what the 5 gigs is for. I don't see anything that's I don't see anything that's warranting 5 gigs. This still feels janky. Casting skills and like all these steps. I don't know if this has to be improved through actual gameplay, but it's just one of the things that bother me about the whole battle system in this thing. So I'm not locked on. I'm letting the camera do its work automatically just to test it out. Okay, so far smooth as butter. Smooth as butter. Let me change. Okay, that messed up. perfect time to test this camera angle. So funny enough, it did not lock onto him until I was facing his head directly. So I don't know how I feel about that. Let's change characters again. It automatically put me, okay, because I'm locked. Okay, let me get off of Kirito. So this is a bad camera angle. I can't lock on unless I'm facing him. That could use some work. But when I'm, oh wow. But when I'm facing him, then yeah. Switch back to Kirito. I have to lock. Okay, so for the most part, it's doing a much better job. It's doing a much better job. Let's see. Switch off to this character. I'm gonna switch off again. Take out my lock on, and I'm not gonna lock. So you see, it's funny. It locked onto his like body now versus his head. I don't know if that's like deliberate. I'm gonna try to get to the back and test it out from here. See, camera's going crazy right now. Camera's going crazy, absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Camera does not know what to do with itself because I'm locked. Now that I'm not locked, I am still stuck in his tail. So much for fix. I am stuck here. Oh, it's because of the invisible glass. Okay. Well, so much for that. Alright, let's hit him with an ally skills and see if that works. I just want to know if this was a bug or me not knowing how to use it right. But so far, nothing to... Oh, this is interesting. I have not seen this finish yet. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so for the most part, you switch, the camera respawns faster, and that's about it. It's not anything crazy. Now let's check out the scenes, because they did say they did updates to that. So when we go back in the scene, we're gonna see if it's a... Alright, the quest is updated. Let's see how much time we spend in the black screen. Loading, loading, loading. Okay, you see, fairly enough. I would probably have to test this on old scenes because these are new. I'm not sure if these are faster. But the black screen thing is a definite. That's 100%. You spend less times in the black screens. I'm looking for a save point, which there does not seem to be one. I do need to fight those things. I'm not going to do that now because I do not want this video to run on too quick. I'm collecting these materials. There is no save point. There is no chest. There is nothing. The movement is feeling a little better, I guess. I wonder if load times affect fishing. Let's check. Let's check how fast this is. Okay, I have fished a lot in this game. I can honestly say it looks like it affects it. Because this is the fastest I got to this particular instance. Let's see this. Is that a ray carp? Okay. I'm gonna fish one more time. So the black screens go by quick. Okay, so I guess that's how they optimized the loading for the game overall. It's not specific to cutscene loading or map transition loading. It's just overall loading is better. Okay, and we're out of that. Okay, so can't really too like. There's a statue over here. I can't believe that there's not a fast travel point over here. That's kind of blowing my mind, to be honest. Switching to characters seem instant now. It's not taking that. Okay. Oh, that was fast. Okay, so this has been improved. That's how the loading is improved. So even for the quest updates and the icons, everything just like feels smooth. If I switch, that's instant. That's instant before the character would have to like lag behind before they could get into position. So this is feeling good. Now I'm not sure if I could go to this area yet. Let's check the map. This might be where I need to go, to be honest with you, but just to check the transition to a different location. Oh, okay, back to the loading screen. saving. So I guess they added autosaves for transitions, which is a very good thing, because before you would have to go through this and then find a fast travel location to save. Loading, loading, loading. This does not feel faster. It feels about the same. But as I mentioned, I see what they targeted in the specifics of loading. They basically just focused on overall with the map icons and transitions from black screens and scenes. Things like this would not be faster because this is like an in-world event. But transitioning to a different location, that still, in my personal opinion, could be a little faster. Look at this, 2 fast travel locations right on top of one another. That's kind of interesting. Save. I am very I'm very taken back that there's 2 fast travel locations right on top of one another. I'm not sure if this was I don't know what this was for. But so far, especially with this wind move, oh, let's test it from a jump. So if I'm usually, oh no, I need to put away my, okay, usually that would feel so stiff, lack of control. You can jump from higher places now and it feels, so, it feels a lot smoother. The camera is, I'm doing this on purpose. I'm really trying to like stress the camera just to see what's gonna happen. Okay, so that feels better. The walking, the actual movement itself is still, bruh, questionable. Absolutely questionable. Because I cannot imagine. Oh, wait a minute. 1 second. It kind of does. That's why I'm stress testing it. Okay, let me go to that fight real quick so you can see. The camera angle is the biggest change, as well as quest loading times in terms of like the icons popping up on the screens from statues and words. So right now I'm just letting the camera angle do what it wants. I'm just letting it do what it wants, and then I'm gonna switch. The switching is much faster. And then if I lock on, see, the camera follows me real quick. Real quick. We know how slow that was before. Been fixed slightly. A while ago, I kind of still got stuck. I mean, obviously, it's not gonna like take it away completely, but for the most part, it's a lot better. Like this alone, the tracking, the auto tracking for like your enemies, feels a lot better. I don't have a character with what you call it. See, all this switching that I'm doing, the camera is following me so much better. Before it used to spin around the globe. See that? Much faster, much faster. Lock onto the target, much better. I don't have Vorpal Strike. I'm using dual wielding. If I had it, I would test it out. That was a specific move that caused problems with the frame rate. So I don't have that right now. I'm using different characters because I'm trying to get all my characters to level 50. But this is much better. Look at this. Even the dodging. It is much better, man. Much, much better. I'm telling you. And a while ago, like in the cutscenes, so that's what they did. The loading and the camera angles are the 2 main things with this. They say the fighting is feeling a much better. The wind element is, again, see this? All this is feeling much better. More control. Let's see which one this is. I'm gonna go activate this scene so you can see that you spend less time in the what you call it. I keep pressing this. This is Alice and Cardinal. Alright, so let's organize my party. Let's just roll with Alice. One of them has to be Alice's. Is it up there? Input lag issues doesn't seem to be much of an issue, to be honest. I'm on PS4, so I'm not really experiencing any kind of like input lag issues per se. But the response time, I would say overall, it's feeling if I have to give it a percentage, I would say probably like 3%, but it's noticeable enough that, you know, you can call it a slight fix. But it's not a fix. It's just to make it feel better. It's just to stress us less. So you see all this, I'm doing all this on purpose to like run through bushes before the camera would actually go crazy. This feels much better. Before I used to spend so much time trying to climb things. I just like how the camera responds now. It's really, like that one little thing is making it feel so much better. Alright, swimming is not really a thing. Is this where Alice is? This is what it is. Alright, so they say you spend less time in black screens. This is the black screen that they talk about. So overall, this right here, the transitions, they're not faster. They're 100% not faster. What it is, things like the black screens in these cutscenes right here, if it, you know, after a while when it goes to black, let's see if I can get through one without having to fast forward too much. They talk, so I'm just gonna fast forward. So this, you spend a lot less time in these black screens, which it's good. It's better. Yeah, the update was 5 gigs. I posted on my Instagram that the update went live. I was surprised. I think it was supposed to go live tomorrow, but I guess they probably had it ready, and you know, since this is a full retail game, they're not trying to keep people waiting an extra day for no reason. It's ready now, release it now. I respect them for that. So this is how they improve the loading. Literally. I've said it once, I've said it twice, just in case you guys missed it. Black screens, moving a lot faster. If you go to a statue and you pick up the quest, that whole delay between the text popping up and you getting the quest noise and everything, that goes faster. That's how they improve loading overall. The fishing goes faster. To just get to the actual fishing aspect of it, it goes faster. And I cannot stress how much better, like right here, see? Quest updated, this came on the screen real quick. Before it would take, I don't know why. Sometimes it would pop up after I was done and walked away. Makes absolutely no sense to me. I'm guessing I had to be alone for the one for Cardinal, right? Hold up, let me get Alice out of my party. Because I can't put Cardinal as a friend. Oh, this looks like a... You know what I haven't tried? Let me try the metal element. Let's see what goes on with this. Let's see, put this away. The jumping. Yeah, okay, it's still crazy. But you know when you try to jump and like come back, how it just feels like it gets away from you? It's still crazy, but it's like 2-3% better way I can control myself and actually land on my platform versus overshooting completely like an idiot. Like I'm trying to like see free fall. Once you fall long enough, you lose control. Like in the air, let me do it again. You absolutely lose control, absolutely. But here, for falls like this, you have control. All right, so this should be one for Cardinal. If I'm by myself, it should work. It doesn't work. Whose scene is this? I am so curious to find out whose scene is this. We have 2. This one's for Alice. Reach destination with Cardinal. My guy, I cannot put Cardinal in my party. What nonsense is this? Okay, well, there goes that. But anyway, I post updates regularly, stream regularly for this game in particular. If you guys want to stay updated, just follow me on Instagram at Tecq. I actually posted this a while ago, that this was live even before I started playing it because I had to put it to download. So, you know, just to keep you in the loop. I'm also going to be making videos on God of High School. I already started making posts on my Instagram about it to explain the webtoon for the people that don't know about it but kind of like the anime, since it's on Crunchyroll right now. They're on episode 6. So just a basic breakdown of the story, the characters, the power system. I actually released the power system today, and I'm gonna do like an overview video, not gonna make it too long, probably 10 minutes, about everything that I posted on the Instagram and up-to-date episodes. I'm not gonna cover the webtoon itself because it's ahead and I don't want to spoil it I mean, I will cover it eventually, but for now I'm just going based on episodes. Now I'm gonna try to scale this, as bothersome as this might seem. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I almost had it. So my question, oh, I can stand here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I want to see something. I want to see if I'm gonna get like stuck in a wall, deliberately trying to get stuck in a wall. Oh, that did not go where I wanted it to go. Okay, I cannot deliberately get stuck in the wall. Before I used to do things like that and I would get stuck in the wall. I kid you not. Look at where, look at where the platform got created. Can you believe that? That is absolutely epic. I respect it. I have nothing but love for that. I gotta go up there? I don't want to go up there though. This is interesting. How else was I supposed to get up here if I didn't climb? The world may never know. I am literally trying to get stuck in a wall. Like, this is why I'm doing all these climbing. I'm like 100% trying to stress test this update. Well, patch. Come on, get me. I got stuck in a wall doing this one time. The camera angle got messed up and it just basically said, you know what? Go in the wall. I didn't save. And you already know how this game goes. If you don't save, it's a real feels bad moment. I didn't get stuck in the wall. Okay, well then. Here's to trying. Here's to trying. Again, they updated this game early. If the update, because the game was not supposed to release like this. They delayed the game by 2 months. First of all, that 2-month delay, they should have fixed all the issues that this is having right now. The game is taking an incredible amount of power on PC for whatever reason, and it's just bad. It's you can't release a game that you delayed for 2 months, said, oh, you guys are on schedule, you're just going to make sure that the game is going to be up to par when it releases, and then it releases and it came with a whole bunch of problems. The day one before the 1.03 patch, people were losing progress, people were getting stuck, quests were not updating, things were breaking, Wayfarers completely destroyed the game, and so much so that I delayed playing the game for an entire week. I had the game from day one. Did not play it at all for an entire week because I'm like, I do not want to rage. I do not want to be upset. I want to play the game and have it be playable. The camera angles were worse. The battle system was worse. And I'm like, I cannot imagine it being worse than what I was playing before the patch. So I'm like, that's why they released it early. They scheduled it for the 12th. Maybe some guys did some overtime. They maybe got it ready. It's like, yo, this is ready. We can push this. We can push this right now. Or they probably did a global rollout. So maybe some people do not have the update. Maybe it's only a select few. And other people are going to get it later on. But other than that, yeah, that's why they probably released it early. They have no reason to delay something that was delayed by months. It just seems counterproductive. But for all those watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, you know, leave some comments, interact. Don't be shy. We're all friends here. We're all gonna be friends, you know, that's the goal. I like this area. This area is open. It's daylight. I literally... look at that. Does it fix the frame rate? Let's go test that, shall we? Oh no, I'm not testing that solo. That is a bad idea. I will regret that for a long time coming. I'm really trying to power him up. Even though Sinon is my baby, let's use Renly. I'm not trying to. So let's go. The frame rate, I don't have what you call it on. I don't have Vorpal Strike. That was one of the moves that kind of messed with the frame rate a lot. But so far, I am not having frame rate issues. It might not make a difference, but just to make it known, I play on a PS4 Pro, and yeah, I don't really experience much frame rate drops or issues. I'm playing at max settings, and this is so far. So if I switch, the switching is much better, much faster. Oh my lord, why wasn't this like this from day one? The movement feels so much like, in terms of the movement in combat, I would honestly say it's better. It feels better. I don't lose track of my enemies like crazy. I'm not having frame rate issues as much, but it does fix a lot of the frame rate. And let me go over it. Yes, overall adjustments made to frame rate improvement. That's what they have listed in the patch notes. They have overall adjustments made to load times. I am fighting while reading, so please excuse my craziness. Arts code related, I guess that's for when you were customizing your arts code. They had an issue where you couldn't customize or delete from the main menu. They fixed that. In terms of graphics, they say they corrected a phenomenon where the graphics around the eyes would collapse when the skin color was 610 is set to a specific face. And I guess battle related, reduce the phenomenon process that drops occur when using Vorpal Strike level 3 while Chain Burst is occurring. So I guess it has a lot to do with a Vorpal Strike move. Adjust the floating enemy's rising attack skill so that it does not rise. Adjusted the frequency of normal attacks of party characters and more supportive actions. Oh, that's why it feels like this. Okay. And in some chapters, added a function to retry when losing in consecutive battles. I heard people lost hours of gameplay when this first came out in the first couple chapters because it was back-to-back fights and they couldn't save, and when they lost, it was just a mess. I didn't have to go through that because I was over-leveled through the whole game. I grinded and grinded and grinded before I moved on because I didn't realize certain quests are tied into later chapters and you have to come back. I thought you could just clear out a particular area of a map and then move on, and I was trying to do that. So I grinded like crazy. So where I was supposed to be like level 10, I was probably level 20. The main quest recovery. Oh, what it does, I'm gonna tell you what it does right now, because to test it I might have to go back to the main screen. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it does. They added it to the title screen so you can restart according to the progress that you made from a main quest. So they say you should only use this when the main quest cannot progress. So I guess, I think I've experienced this one time where I was in the main quest. Yes, I was stuck in a wall with one of my characters, and there was a bug where the enemies kept respawning and I could not escape that loop, and I had to quit the game, and I lost that progress because you know how autosave is in this game. You have to save. So that's what happened to me. So the main quest recovery, if something like that happens to you, you can use that, load it up. You know what, let me try to go back to the home screen just for you. Just for you. Just for you. Let's get out of this cutscene. I'm gonna go back to the title screen and see what it does. I'm on chapter 5-2. Stacia, I'm on chapter 5-2. So yes, loading times, love it. Black screen, how fast is this black screen gonna go away? I respect it. We spend a lot less time in this. I wish this was a thing from the beginning, because we had so many of these to go to. Did I just end up in another fight by accident? Yeah, my bad, Bear. I keep forgetting sometimes these things put you in a fight, which is just ridiculous. And it's just me and Alice. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Okay, he's kind of tanky. Let's... There and... Oh, whoa, whoa. Chill out, buddy. Chill out, chill out. I hate... Hollow Realization did it so much better where you could cast instantly. This animation where you have to stop to cast is very stupid. And none of your buttons work? Oh my god. That is, So if you quit the game and load it back up, and you go to the main quest, that, in theory, should fix it for you. That, in theory. I'm gonna test it out in a second to see what exactly it's about, what options, what the menu look like. I should have done that before I started, but I had progress on this already, so I didn't want to mess with it and then it broke something. Because there's one thing you gotta be careful with patches. They put a patch for something and break something else. Alright, so this slug is dead. I can't get over the camera angle. The camera angle is just godly. It works so much better. They're gonna give us some screen time with Alice? No. Okay. Burn through this, burn through that. And this should give an example of... I never understood what this was necessary. Why would you give a blank screen for no reason? Can you imagine if the entire game was in this level of animation? Like actually playing the anime? So this, the words pop up a lot faster and you can like move on through these things a lot quicker. Where is my save point? Alright. Let's save and go to the title screen just for you. And see what this main quest thing does. Going back to the title screen for my... Alright. Let's see. I have no idea what it looks like. Restore your main quest progress. Click it. Restores main quest to match current progress, overriding save data depending on game state. Restoration may fail. If this happens, restart from chapter load. So, seeing as this is a fresh patch, I am sorry to say I'm not going to be the one to test this, because you see that part where it says overriding save data depending on the game state and restoration may fail, does not give me any kind of hopes in using this feature, especially if I don't need it. In your case where you said you loaded the game and you started looking at the ground and your buttons won't work, in your case, you know, do a hard reset, you shut your game down and you basically come here and try this and see if it works. But I'm not going to do this because I'm not currently in any kind of dire states in the game. But that is at least what it looks like. That is the intentions behind it, what it's trying to do. Hopefully it helps a lot of people out. But as for now, I'm not trying to use it before it just magically breaks the game. I've played Destiny for so long. They put a patch in, you use it, it breaks the game until to the point recently they had to do an entire rollback on their servers because we lost data. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna test I'm not gonna test this out. It's not happening. That would just be crazy. I mean, I went to see what it's about for you. I would test it if, you know, that disclaimer wasn't there that, hey, it might fail, it's gonna overwrite data, start from chapter load. I'm not trying to do that. This game is long. This game is crazy long. I'm still trying to understand. This, best thing about it, see while you're running, when you switch the angle before you have to slow down and the character has to run past you, no longer a thing. No longer a thing. It's beautiful. This, I don't understand. I'm starting to think that maybe... I honestly don't know. Maybe it's a part in the game, but I cannot invite her, and this is definitely her... I'm not crazy, am I? This is definitely her quest. Reach the destination. Where is this? In the pass? Or is it not? Oh, this is the ruins. Wait, no, it is the pass. Right. So this is definitely hers. It's not working, so I don't know. I'm not gonna fight with it. But I'm gonna go back to look for the main quest. Now let's see here. You have to wait 20 to 30 minutes to get in one person to join. I guess that's why multiplayer is to play with your friends. I have not touched multiplayer at all. I'm not touching it till the end game. What is this? Is this where I came from? Oh, I saw that. I saw it late. The quest is actually on that side of the map. My bad. But yeah, Stacia Sensation. I like the name. Also, almost reminded me of Stadia. Seven now. We are back. How in the world? I am not that blind. I missed this location? I refuse to believe that. I kind of refuse to believe that. Oh, okay. Okay. That's what it is. I figured as much because I can't use a few characters and some of them say they locked. I figured that was what the case was. But anyway, there's two things here. Let's go for the main one. So as you can see, if anybody is used to loading back and forth, I'm just loading just to show. The auto saving right there, saving data on the bottom left of the screen, that's one of the greatest things they added, in my personal opinion. But it does fix frame rate. It fixed frame rate, it fixed loading. This overall load right here, I feel should be a lot faster. Granted, it is faster. Not gonna hate on progress, but it should be a lot faster. Now, before I end up running into some crazy enemy or some crazy fight, let's make sure I have a full party. I need to get you guys... I want to use the weaker characters because I need to get them up to... I just love Renly. I'm sorry, I just love Renly. Oh, rapiers! Okay, so I unlocked a skill for rapiers. I feel like I should be stronger. Shooting star, 945, 60. Let's see what this is. Which one did I unlock? 791. I'm gonna try this out. It's my circle attack. I'm gonna try this out. Yo! Does anybody in this chat know how on earth do you get darkness level 2, level 3? I have not come across darkness through this whole game. Is it in the end of the game? Like, I do not understand the amount of statues that I have gone to. I make it a point of duty to like check out every statue. I just don't understand. But anyway, for all the people who are here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave some comments, people. Follow me on IG at Tecq. Let's keep gaming as pure can be. I'm trying to wonder if I should fight these things. Nope. That is interesting that we should be able to jump down. Like, come on. Really? You guys put an invisible wall here just to force me to go to a cave that I don't want to go to. I need to start linking. I need to figure out a way to do a live broadcast and link my IG. Or you know what I'm going to start doing? Put it in the description. So what you're trying to tell me is I can't go... Wait a minute now. So this gate won't open. There is a big invisible wall. That is interesting indeed. So I just can't go down there. Nah, I can because it's part of the main story. I'm doing something wrong. Hold up. There's no way I can't go down there. There's a statue over there too. Or maybe it's from the... let's see, where is this save location? Oh, there we go. I knew it. I'm like, there's no way I can't go down there. I don't use the rope. I'm sorry, because it's so long to climb. It's not... I just jump. Our health heals. Very slowly, I might add, but it does heal. But anyway, I think this is enough for testing the update. I'm just going to save right here. And I will do a proper stream either tomorrow or on Thursday. But for now, that's it for me. Thank you all for stopping by, and don't forget, once again, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, follow me on IG at Tecq, and don't be shy. Come back again. Thanks for watching.